Hey there viewers and welcome to Griftlands, a roguelike card game by the people over at Klei Entertainment. It is currently in early access on PC and is aiming for a 1.0 release in the next few months where it will also launch on the Nintendo Switch. Now, like most card battler games or the like, you have your traditional combat deck that you'll be building and upgrading through various encounters, but what separates this game from all the others is that you'll also have a completely separate secondary deck that you'll be managing to negotiate, debate, recruit, and/or backstab the people you interact with, which will end up dictating the quests, rewards, and allies you acquire over the course of 3 separate character campaigns, 2 of which, based on the patch notes that I read, are fully completed, with the 3rd nearly finished, which, as a reminder, since it is in early access, do take note that any issues we encounter today are just that. They are in early access. And the developers are fairly good when it comes to dealing with any sort of issues, as proven by their last 2 games, Don't Starve and Oxygen Not Included. They have a great track record, so you can trust that they'll deal with any issues that might occur. Like, for example, one thing I did notice right off the bat is that the game only features partial controller support, meaning that from time to time tonight, I'll probably end up having to switch from controller to mouse and keyboard. But again, with this releasing on Nintendo Switch later this year, I fully expect them to update that to have full controller support by then. But let's just get started, shall we? I'd be very interested to see how the game translates my normal non-argumentative self with a game that actually encourages it. Now, there are 3 characters. We have to unlock these 2 later on. I don't know how far we have to play to do that. But the first one is Sal Ik Derek. No, we're not doing story difficult. We're going to play the game as it's meant to be played. And here are her 2 different decks. The negotiation deck, which it looks like has 3 different colors. Purple, green, and red. And then her battle deck, which is down to just 2, offense and defense. Perks, outfits, prestige, custom, we're not ready for that, just new game.
You're a bounty hunter. You escaped a life of indentured labor by hunting criminals and debt dodgers. The work has earned you your freedom, if not any friends. Now you're back home. For the first time in 10 years. But freedom comes with its own dangers, and making a living in Haveria won't be easy. Here, the gangs are feral, the law enforcement are corrupt, and the people are treated like chattel, indebted to merciless criminals. Criminals like Cassio, the ruthless debt broker who sold you to the Derricks in the first place. But now, Cassio's grip has weakened, and there's a bounty on her head too rich to ignore. You'll die before you go into debt again, and so will she, if you have your say.
Ah yes, mutually insured destruction.
Your first stop is a dive called the Groggen Dog, where an old friend will help you get your revenge, provided you can prove yourself.
I like grog. Grog is good. At first sniff, the Groggen Dog smells like stale hops and dried blood. Ah, great combination. Tasty. Hello, Carrot Guy. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, gotcha. Whatever she said. Well, look what the tide dredged up. And they don't speak English. Fish. Oh, that's her name. Fish. I feel like that would be an insult. Isn't that kind of a slur? Maybe not. Fish, by the holy brine, I'd tear up if I weren't dead inside. It's damn good to see you looking well. You have a plan to get on your feet? I do, with that bounty on Cassio. How do we... Forget it, you might have grown up strong, but you ain't that strong. Not yet. We need allies, we need more cards, we need a lot of things. That's not going to stop you from trying, is it? That'd be a short game. If you want a chance at surviving this, you better make yourself some friends. Exactly. See, we're on the same page here. Allies. Minions. That's what we need. Minions. And she can help with that. I knew I could count on you, Fish. That sounds like such a slur to be calling her Fish. Like, really? Alright, let's ask about Fish. So what do I owe you for this, Fish? A cut of my takings? You want money? You want brine? You know, there could be caviar. You like caviar? Hesh no. I left my bounty hunting days behind me. I owed your parents once. I don't like leaving debts unsettled, even to dead folks. They were decent people. Sal Falan. Watch you don't end up like them. You know, when you pay off the debts, the Derek still owns your name. I'm an Ick Derek now, or so they tell me. Ah. Did she just spit on me? Yeah, it's some messed up bladder whack, though. Yep. Alright, Havaria's the town. Help me get my bearing. It's been a long time since I was last in Havaria. It's dirty, broken like always. If debt brokering was bad when you were a kid, it's worse now. Half the population is indentured, and them's that hold contracts sell them to pay off their own. Ah, slave trade. No wonder custom was so uptight on my way back in. Must be a lot of fraud. Well, it is Griftlands. That ain't the half of it. The Admiralty is pushing for an official annex. They want to make everyone real Deltrion citizens with papers and everything. Oh, the amount of terminology in this game is going to get really old really quick. And Havaria? You're joking. It's also going to take me a long time to get used to, too. Like, any sort of card game like this, it's going to take some, like, learning to learn all the different verbiage and terminology of the different things. Because it's a debate game. It's going to have a lot of conversation card decks, so they're not going to be using the terms attack and defend. It's going to be, I don't know, something like rebuttal and I don't even know what offense would be. They say it'll stop illegal debt brokering. Now, anyone with a hand in a labor contract is real ornery, from the poor to the powerful. You can imagine the reaction. I can. Is that? Yeah, mostly for lore, that's why I assume. But once we get to the actual combat of the game, there's going to be so much terminology that's confusing. The annex can't be a popular move. Most come here to get away from the Admiralty. It ain't, but the Spree and the Cult are in arms about it. See, like I'm gonna remember what the Spree and the Cult are. The Spree because they're criminals, the Cult because they profit off the labor more than anyone. I'm 100% correct, yeah. It's like that with most card games. No need to tell me that. The Cult's holding a big shindig in a few days. The usual wheeling and dealing in the name of divine. Word is, the Admiralty is going to use it to make up their proposition. Mandatory citizenship. Oh, great. No more traveling. It's going to need to be a mighty good pitch to convince the Cult. And I wouldn't put it past the Spree to set fire to the whole affair if they can. Ah, we got a resistance. Fish casts a dour eye over the bar, like it's a garden on the near side of winter. Suffice it to say, kid, tensions are real high. You'd be smart to keep your head down instead of looking for trouble. Look, if I can get some allies, let's see if we can't find the Cult. You meant the one in conversations? Ah. You lined up work for me real fast. You some kind of mover here. Well, I mean, she is the barkeep. Nah, I just know people, and people know me. They come here, they tell me their tales, their problems. You don't need to go after Kashio, kid. I have enough work here to keep you... I feel like Kashio's the main boss. That's what we're targeting. I spent my childhood in the Lumen Pipe because of her, and now she's worth more money than either of us can count. And she's more dangerous than either of us can figure. You go after her and she'll clap back with a knife for each kidney. I mean, I can take 2 stabs. Although this is the future, I could have 3. I may have extras to spare, but you only got 2. Oh, okay. I worked off a lifetime's debt in 10 years just so I could get back here and settle the score. If you were my friend, you wouldn't be telling me to drop it. Ah, hesh. That ain't what I meant, and you know it. I'll give you a roof, a bed, and at least 1 good meal a day. You live your life the way you want, it's yours. I'll pay you back. I know. Let's get you to work. Alright, let's get us a job. I got people in my pocket who owe me a favor. Pa, Lisha, Urga. They're easy people to find. Tell them I sent you and they can settle the tab by giving you work. Get that done and I'll give you a plate of popped Oshnu eyes on the house. You're not an Oshnu, are you? I'm not a cannibal.
So he got you.
Actually, what are you? Bless your warty hide, fish. I'll hold you to that. I don't see no warts on her. So is she a frog, or... Oh, and here's the overworld map. Here's where we'll be traveling to find our different quests. I want to go back in there real quick, though. Yeah, we're not really traveling far. Let's talk to her again. Oh, we can buy cards already, so she's a shopkeep as well. Not ready to do that yet, because if I don't even know what cards I have. So it'd be kind of a waste of money to buy something now. How do you rotate to the different things she has? Nope, ain't circle. Or I'm sorry, B. Let's see, right stick doesn't do it, L and R don't do it. Yeah, this is what I meant with the thing about this being a early access title. It doesn't have full controller support, so we can't click on these things. There's no way I can see to do that. So, the Grogan Dog. Buy drinks to resolve healing items from fish. And love. You managed to capture this person's loyalty. Don't waste it. Reason? She was friends with your parents. She's one of the shopkeepers. Oh, there's more than one. And then this person we can actually, I think, select with the controller, yeah. Bina comes from a long line of warriors known for getting the job done. Now, can we hire her? Inspect. So we can't select her lore. There's nothing there anyways. Her boon and bane. We haven't received yet, so we don't even know what those are. On death... Can I scroll down and... No, back to mouse. Battle card. If we kill her, then we can get this. Remove this card for the rest of the battle. When this card is drawn, draw another card. So it's kind of like a weaker jar of greed. But you remove it permanently when it's destroyed. Okay. Oh, here we go. You don't got a refill, do you? I'm empty. And that's it. And she's neutral. Now, is there any way to see what all those icons on the top of the screen are? Because I'm hovering over them, and that's not doing anything. Shoulder buttons, L1, R1, they don't do nothing. Triangle, square. Circle just makes me leave. So, yeah. Back to the mouse. Relationships, we have one person that loves us, one person that hates us, and then everyone else seems to be neutral. There we can view our deck. We've got 58 health, 30 resolve. If you run out of resolve, you won't be able to negotiate. So that's, I assume, the health for negotiations. You recover resolve when you sleep at night, when you consume certain beverages, and when you win fights. Nothing in our graft slots. Battle or negotiation. We do have a social boon. Gain 2 maximum resolve and 2 maximum health. And then our bane, we lose 2 maximum resolve and 2 maximum health. So these two cancel each other out. Alright. Back to controller. Yeah, that's, like I mentioned, I assume that since this game's going to be releasing on Nintendo Switch later this year, they're going to fix this by then. But for now, it's not a big issue. I assume, like with most card games, they're probably better playing with mouse and keyboard anyways. Alright, pause room. We can go over here, battle and negotiation. We can get a sample of what both of these features are in the game. Paul needs your help returning Alta to the Hessian flock one way or another. Oh, we also get 60 shills. And we get a bonus starting card. If we go over here, 65 bucks, just a battle. And this is a lot closer, 50 bucks. And we can do both. You know what, this one's closer, let's go here. The trusty outfitting. What do I think needs fixing? Well, so far, just the controller support, that's the only thing. I would like to see, like, the ability to hover over things and see them with the controller. That's about it so far. Like, I have full faith in Klei. They did a great job with Oxygen Not Included. When that game came out, I put probably 100 hours into it in the first few months. A mysterious figure approaches you. Greetings, Grifter. You look like you could use an edge. I've already got 2, my friend. 2 swords, 2 daggers. I don't Oh. You're referring to your blades. Well, I'm referring to my specialty imported battle goods from the Rollock. Are you interested? See, now I feel like this is one of those situations where, you know, these cards, they fell off a truck. I'm not going to flat out buy them. Let me ask about them. No, you can't hover over them with the controller, at least not right now. Ask about the price. That's suspiciously cheap. I mean, only 20 shields? What's the deal? Look, you may take the deal or leave it. My reasons are my own. I don't trust you? I feel like... See, it's one of those situations where they fell off a truck, I'm gonna buy them, and then I'm gonna later find out that they're murder weapons that I'm gonna be responsible for. Then the FBI is gonna come, they're gonna tackle me, I'm gonna be in jail. No, I'm sorry. I'm not buying random cards from a random stranger. I'm not interested. That's your loss, Grifter. Mysterious figure leaves as silent as he arrives. Yeah, because as you see right here, I'm like hovering over this stuff right now, and it's not highlighting at all. Like you can press, it says press RT and LT for turbo cursor, that just speeds it up. But still hovering over, nothing shows up, so... I assume, like I said, they're going to probably fix that for 1.0. Alright, keep going back to the trusty outfitter. See, there's Ton, Urga, and Alan, proprietor. Let's talk to the boss first. Alan's prices are fair, even when the skies aren't. If it's all the same to you, I'll be remaining guarded. I have poor standing with the feud and first encounters. Oh, well, back to buying cards. I'm not ready for that. Let me at least have a battle first before I decide what cards I want in my deck. And Ton, in the grand scheme of things, Ton does pretty well for himself on a day-to-day, though he usually comes up short. Ton nods in acknowledgement of your presence. Well, that's a start. Convince Ton to eject a patron. He'll only do that to his friends, though, so we can't do that yet. Alright, what does knockoff Scorpion want? Like a torn banner in the wind, Urga plays fast and loose. Didn't think my day would involve a grifter dealing. Okay, then that pop-up kind of hid some of the text. Okay. Yeah, sure. So we get Brain Gills for starting this quest. The next card played this turn gains 3 additional experience points. Expend removes this card from the rest of the negotiation, and replenish when this card is drawn, draw another, so it's a Jar of Greed. Okay. Folks give the Jake a wide berth, likely on account of the mucus staining his leather. I hear you're looking for help, but if it's a laundress you're after, I heard wrong. A laundress? What? No, I'm looking for someone who's got away with oshness. Don't know if I'd claim that much, not to someone like you anyway. I don't even know what oshness is. Oh, you mean the mucus? Slimy bastards dumps gallons of it on the regular. That's why I need your help. Look, I've seen where this hentai goes. I have some deliveries to make, and I need someone to help guide the Oshnu on the way. It's easy enough, though. You might need some laundry done yourself when it's done. As long as you're paying for it. Needs help making delivery, so it's an escort mission. I mean, it seems simple enough. It's a 1-star. And we get 1 free card. Gain 2 vulnerability. All resolve losses increased by 1. Remove 1 stack at the start of your turn. Reduce resolve loss for 1 turn. And resolve was the health of the negotiation, right? That's what resolve is? Wait, I can't hover over that. It's not showing. I'm pretty sure resolve is the negotiation health. And lose 1 influence. All diplomacy cards deal maximum damage. Okay, so green is diplomacy. I kind of like the idea of doing max damage, so... yeah, we'll take the max damage card. Oshnu are giant snails. Ah. Cool. Eh, what can I say? I have a soft spot for slime balls. Exactly, the hentai. Again, I've seen where this goes. That's uncalled for, isn't it? Oh, ain't it? Maybe I should give him this type of accent. It's your negotiation HP, that's what I thought. I was talking about Oshnu. Oh! Composure is just block on negotiation. Oh, the terminology is going to confuse me. I hope I'm quick enough to get it right. Well, here, take the lead. Oh my goodness. Urga hands you the end of a leather-led slippery lead with the slime. The other end is attached to your ornery-looking Oshnu. I mean, can we ride it? It looks like it might be a mount. Oh, what a cute... The lead threatens to slip from your grip at even the slightest pressure. Yeah, I had a feeling this would happen. This is going to be like Borderlands. I'm going to be like one of those hippie guys in Borderlands who tries to befriend the wildlife, only to get mauled and attacked. Yeah! You see? At least your gloves aren't already saturated with it. Now let's get moving. We got 2 stops to make before the deed is done. New party member, the Wild Pack Oshnu, joined the party. We got a snail. Let's stay away from the salt mines if we can. I think we can leave this area now. To the clearing. Hopefully, again, we don't find any salt mines. Oh. Oh, that was quick. I was actually assuming that we'd encounter someone like that random guy last time. You find a lone spree waiting in clearing. Would a spree be like a nymph or a pixie? I'll do the talking. This should only take a minute. Urga does the talking alright, but as the minutes pass, it's clear that things are getting a bit heated. Ah, first combat. He's not a pixie at all. No, just you walk that tongue of yours right back where it came... It sounds like he's flirting. Walk that tongue back of yours where it came from. We agreed on a price. We also agreed to a delivery window, and you missed it. Look, I rushed here. I didn't even encounter anyone on the way. So, the goods are stable. They ain't turned. Oh, well, again, that kind of covered up the text. My mood has, though, so I say, half price or no deal. So we can either avoid conflict, or help convince Gonia to pay the full price. It's a negotiation. Well, considering we have 2 allies on our side for this, it feels like it'd be incredibly easy. Yeah, sure, let's get involved. We want the full pay. Now, if I may... Seems to me you're neglecting the implications of a late Oshnu. And what would those implications be? Yeah, you see this slime over here? Your pet's bladder pulses immediately. Negotiation tutorial. You're about to negotiate for the first time. Would you like to see a quick tutorial? Yes, please.
Each turn, you draw 5 cards from the draw pile and use action points to play them.
Okay.
You win a negotiation by destroying your opponent's core resolve. Your resolve carries over between negotiations. If you have no resolve, you can no longer negotiate.
I feel like that might have been a thing they missed in early access. At one point, I'm assuming that resolve was known as arguments. They need to fix that in the text.
Your opponent's intents for the next turn are shown in their inner ring.
Their intents. So what they plan to do is in the inner ring. Okay.
You and your opponent can deploy arguments to help win the negotiation. Arguments can be attacked or defended like the core resolve.
You and your opponent can deploy arguments to help win. Okay, so arguments are what they refer to as their attacks. Okay. And your attacks can be attacked and defended. So your attacks have health. Okay. I think I got that. So we have 3 actions, we can do 3 things. This is a free thing. We can do this without wasting an action. But we lose 1 influence. Where is our influence? Is it... No, that's our relationship. That's our money. That's our graph slot. Our dex. Is this... No, that's... We have 2 of 200 flourish. We haven't been taught about that yet, so I'll ignore that. We can concede. Where is our influence? Is this it? 1? We'll receive 1 damage, so we get 1 damage from this on our next turn. Gain 1 composure at the start of your turn. Composure reduces... Okay, so composure, I'm assuming, is our shield. Okay, composure is shield. I don't see where influence is, though. I don't have any right now. Ah, that's why it doesn't show up on the screen. Got it. So I probably shouldn't even do this if I don't have any influence to use. Although, would it put me in the would I end up with -1 influence then? Well, I'll hold off on doing that. Let's just attack. Flustered. Reduces damage by 33%. Remove 1 stack at the end of Goni's turn. Can we attack this thing? Because it doesn't show any health. This has 23. We can't. Okay. So we'll just attack that one. Look, just listen here. Improvise a card from a pool of special cards. So at the cost of 1 action, we can choose 1 of 3 cards from a special side deck. Basic manipulation. Apply 3 composure, so I can apply 3 more shield. Well, it's only going to deal 1 damage to me anyways, and my 1 shield's enough, so I think we're fine. Yeah, let's improvise. Expend. Draw 2 cards. At a cost of 0. Yeah, I like that one. Can attack again. Apply 3 composure. We're gonna keep it peaceful, nice and diplomatic. We're not gonna be aggressive. We're not gonna do the threaten. Just fast talk them. Flustered is a debuff he has. Okay. See, that's how it is. That should be the end of our turn. What are you even talking about? Oh, he just attacked my slime. My snail. Alright, so here's our second... Okay, so each turn it throws away our previous hand. Okay. We can fast talk again. I mean, that pop-up kind of covers that. What does that say? Nope, come on, game. Well, that's going to just completely cover it, so... All diplomacy cards deal max damage. Like, I don't even know what Sal's instincts are. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to see what the card says. Hold on. Card info, let's do that. Here we go. Insert inspiration or attitude into your hand. Okay, so that's what that is. We have to choose between the 2. And it's either gain 2 influence or gain 1 dominance. In dominance, hostility cards deal an additional 1 damage. Removes 1 stack at the start of your turn. Well, we need influence, don't we? Because we needed influence for that 1 ability. So we'll do that. We'll gain 2 influence. Go against that. Okay, so we now have influence. Oh no, I have not played Slay the Spire. Let's see. I've played a number of card games, but nothing quite like this one. Let's see. Yeah, just stick with the normal, like, diplomacy stuff. Let me tell you something. And then we'll improvise again. Draw 2 cards. We're drawing our entire deck now. Ah, here we go. Lose 1 influence and I can deal 3 damage. Pretty please? Can you even hear yourself talking? So if we do this... Wait, hold on. No, that's not the thing that's going to remove our influence. Yeah, sure, 3 damage. He's almost already dead. Or, I'm sorry, he's almost already converted to our side. Just listen here. I feel like at this point we could be a little bit hostile. He's only got what? 5 health. I don't necessarily need more shield. Although, how much damage is he about to do? Yeah, this is getting a little bit annoying, the whole controller versus keyboard and mouse thing. Because I kind of want to see how much health he had. 5. So next turn, he's going to... I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, it's still an easy battle, but I kind of want to learn the basics of it before we get in real deep. We'll cause 6 resolve damage to one of your arguments next turn. That's his intent. And then in 3 turns, he's going to deploy an argument. And what's this up here? When a hostility card is played, increase stacks by 1. I probably want to get rid of that. So... I'll attack that one. You want some? Come get some. This can go easy or this can go hard. Goni clearly wants this conversation to end. He's getting... Yeah, he's almost dead. Oh, I don't have any influence left, do I? Oh well. Two damage, and... Yeah, this isn't gonna do anything, is it? Because I don't got the influence to use it. I mean, it costs 0 anyways, so let's see what happens. Oh, even if I don't have influence, it'll still work. Interesting. How does that work? 'Cause if I had 0 influence and the thing cost 1 to use, it still did 1 damage. A little confused about that. Alright, we get a negotiation card for that. If this card destroys an argument, gain 1 dominance. And dominance, hostility cards deal an additional 1 damage. I don't really use hostility cards that often, though. Brainstorm, draw 3 cards, so better than a Jar of Greed. Attack once for each action available. But it costs X amount, so it could cost all 3 of my actions, couldn't it? But it deals 1 to 2 damage. I kind of like the idea of gaining extra dominance. If I play this at the right time, I could really stack that up and deal a lot of hostility damage. Let's stick with that one. This slime is the result of a rare crossbreed, an Oshnu known for its mucus, but not for its speed. Apply this mucus beneath the eyes and you'll shed years, heck, even decades while you sleep. And best of all, your goods are covered in it. So we're throwing it in for free, provided the deal stands. Oh wait, you serious? As the grave, which you won't be seeing for a long time yet thanks to this slime. So, full price, right? Full price, sure. If I can't outwit my enemies, I may as well outlast them. Irga and Goni wrap up their transaction with a somewhat slippery handshake. It doesn't cost influence, it removes one influence. So if I didn't even have any influence to begin with, then it's a free cast. Good to know. And also, I can't end up in influence debt. No negative influence. Oh, thanks for the help, Sal. Where'd you get the idea for that, anti-aging mucus? Oh wait, that isn't what it actually does? I was actually being completely honest, that's what I believed. And one of the clergy on the derrick swore by it. Of course, the lumen made his teeth fall out, so it was pretty hard to gauge the results. Ah, radiation. Well, that was good thinking, alright. Let's do the next delivery. I thought we only had the one slime. Did we have a second one? What else are we delivering? Did we have two snails? Oh, I saw the one. Okay. Well, as you approach the beach, the Oshnu bucks an alarm, mucus flying. So I guess we did have a second one. Whoa there, Slimy, what's the matter? The Oshnu retracts into its shell as a group of jakes approach... okay, so jakes are a type of person. Alright, I got that confused earlier. And by the look on Irga's face, you suspect he wishes he could crawl right in there with it. Oh no. There he is, and there's our supper. Ah, they eat 'em. Hey, Juke. Funny running into you here, of all places. Wait, is Juke a... No, Juke's a name. Jake is their class. Oh, that's gonna be confusing. I ain't laughing, thief, but I will once I have you and that Oshnu up on the spit... Oh, she is southern, okay. I ain't laughing, thief, but I will once I have you and that Oshnu up on the spit. Hang on, the Oshnu's yours? And you were gonna eat it? I mean, I just talked a minute ago about how it can make your teeth fall out. I don't know if you really want to put it in your mouth directly, but... I mean, I guess maybe if you cook it right, you saute it, maybe? It's mighty slimy. Because we were fattening it up, haven't we? We've been fattening it up, haven't we? Until Irga here stole it right from our larder. Oh, Luthie's still got years left in him. I won't let you guzzle down a fine pack steed. So here's the choice. We can either debate, again, intimidation. This is an intimidation attempt. Juke will dislike us if we do it that way, though. I don't know if we want to make an enemy of Juke. Or we can just flat out defend it, in which case she has an ally by her side. I don't know if I want to fight yet because the slime only has a 1 star. I feel like she might target him and kill him instantly. So I'm going to risk making her dislike me. Another negotiation. Oh, Luthie's under my protection, you understand? Okay, at the end of your turn, Incept 2 Intimidated. Incept 2 Intimidated. Unplayable. Incept. This effect is added to the opponent's arguments. And Intimidated, hostility cards deal an additional 1 damage. So my opponents are going to end up dealing 2 additional damage. Right? Intimidate. Hostility cards deal an additional 1 damage. It's going to be put into my opponent's deck, so yeah. They're going to be dealing an extra 2 damage. At the end of each turn. Pretty sure I read that right. Just listen, okay? I want to make sure I'm reading this right. At the end of your turn, incept 2 Intimidated. This effect is added to the opponent's arguments. Hostility cards deal an additional 1 damage. So yeah, that sounds like it's going to make them deal more damage. No, that's not what it does. Your opponents don't have card. Okay. I guess I'm just... it does help me. Just the wording on that confuses me a little bit. The effect is added to your opponent's arguments. That's what kind of throws me off. It's unplayable anyways, so... At the end of my turn, it's automatically gonna get played. Yeah, I could use the extra shield. And then let's be aggressive. Let's hostility at this up. Flustered. Yeah, a little bit flustered. Reduces damage by 33%. My hostility cards will deal more damage. Okay. This can go easy or this can go hard. Inception means it goes on the other side so they can't be destroyed. Okay, so it goes into her little ring, but it deals more damage for me. It applies to me, but it goes into her ring. Okay. I think that's what it means? I mean, we're about to find out. Intimidate. So now it's in her ring. Now, how do I actually go to her ring? Nope, not R1. Not R2. There it is, L1. Change will. Alright, so here it is over here. Intimidated. Hostility cards deal an extra +2 damage. Remove 1 stack when you play a non-hostility card. So, the fact that it's in her ring makes me feel like it does more damage for her. But you're saying it means it for me. Okay. I'll trust you on that. So now we want to deal a lot of hostility cards. Fitting that we don't have any right now at all. No, I don't want to kill the kitty. Intents and target previews are hidden for crafty. Oh, I don't trust that cat. It's still helping me. Okay. Let's get rid of that cat. I don't trust what it does. And we don't have anything... Well, we can do this. I'm pleading here. Gain 1... Yeah, let's go for the dominance. Why should I play along? It is a bit tricky, yeah, a little bit. That's what I love so much about card games like this. It's just learning the different mechanics of them. If this card destroys an argument, gain 1 dominance. Well, she doesn't really have any cards in her wheel, so that's not going to be used. Incept 1 flustered. What does flustered do again? Reduces damage by 33%, so... Actually, no, we're gonna go for the draw 2. So even more cards. So we're taking a more aggressive stance this turn. So hostility. Oppress. If this card destroys... No, we know what that one does. And sure, more dominance. If I'd played Slay the Spire earlier, this would have been cake. That's why you asked. Yeah. I played a number of card games, like I said, but nah, nothing like Slay the Spire. I think the most recent card game I played was, oh, what was it called? I actually did a stream on it, too. Oh, we're gonna need some shield. She's gonna do 4 and 2 damage. So yeah. Let's buff up a little bit. There we go. We can defend against her 6 damage she's about to do. Ploy. Target an opponent's argument each turn for 2/2 damage. Yeah, we kind of want to get rid of that. Oh, and that was an instant win. I didn't even think she was that low on health. Okay. Can spin 1 influence and deal an additional 3 damage. I like the sound of that one. The damage of the next card played this turn is doubled. I like that even better. We're going for that double damage. You just turn yourselves right around, else I'll make a shish kebab out of your organs. And I'll put that on a spit. Hey now, no need for threats. Irga's right. If the Oshnu's got a few more deliveries in it, then we can wait. There's always tomorrow's supper, after all. The Jakes leave at the beach in a hurry, but not without leaving a few choice mutters in their wake. I mean, we did kind of make an enemy there. Thankfully, she doesn't hate us yet. It's just a simple dislike. Over my dead body. This Oshnu's been with me for years. Seems they've worked up an appetite, though. Not sure how much time that buys you and your Luthi. Yeah, well, that's why we need to take these... Why we need to make these deliveries. Enough shields and I can buy us both a ticket and a pearl of the foam. That's a rich neighborhood. What would a Jake and a slimy Oshnu do there? Enter the races, of course. Ah, snail races. Is that anything like chocobo races? You looking for a golden snail? With all this mucus, Luthi's extra aerodynamic. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. Uh-huh. So this didn't work out like it was supposed to, but I have an idea though. Are you good for 1 more delivery? If you got the money for it, then sure. It's not gonna be another ambush, is it? No, of course not. Probably not. Maybe not. You know what? Best to prepare yourself. Maybe, but it's the only way I'm gonna turn a profit. I'll give you an upfront bonus. Ah, 50. 50. I mean, we're in it for the long haul, so why not? I'm game. Really? That's great! Plus, we might run the possibility of making him love us, because right now it's only like. And I'm very curious what his boon would be. Okay, keep your wits about you. This one might go south. Bound to happen after the other 2 went so well. Lead on. Luthi and I are ready. All the way up. So it might go south up in the north. Any banditos? No banditos. Irka finds a dredger deep in the wardens of the city. What are you doing here? This place is crawling with admiralty. As if summoned by the name, a cadre of switches appears from around the corner. Well, looks like smuggling operations unfolding right before our very eyes. Unless, of course, the Oshnu is carrying alms for the poor. You know what we've done? Oh, Cutaway will dislike us if we fight her. Oh, but we got 3 allies. I'm almost tempted to do that. Convince Cutaway to look the other way. You know what? We haven't done a battle yet. Let's find out what battling is like. Oh, we're carrying on alright. Get 'em. Yeah, with 3 allies, we definitely had to do this. Here we go. Battle tutorial. Yeah, let's get a tutorial.
Each turn, you draw 5 cards from the draw pile and use action points to play them.
Same as negotiation, okay.
You can win a battle by killing all of your opponents or by making them surrender. Enemies will surrender when their health dips below their panic threshold. Killing enemies may have diplomatic consequences.
Let's not start a war.
You can preview what your enemies and allies will do on their next turn. Your allies all act before your enemies.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, simple enough. So we can do elbow strikes, just jam it right with the point of the elbow, or for defense. It looks like we're about to receive 4 damage. Is that what that is? That 4 above our head. We'll receive 4 damage from Codway. Alright, and then a status effect will be applied by Goonzastlet. Status effect by so-and-so. Alright, and then, what is that 5? Gains 5 defense at the end of their turn. Panic. You can choose to win battle if all enemies panic. Ah. A fighter with panic cannot act, and reduces their panic by 1 at the end of their turn. Alright. Let's just go straight elbows, man. Treat this like an MMA fight. Who has less health? Let's go for her. And who has very little defense? Well, I'm about to receive 4 damage, so I might as well put it on myself. A feint. It looks like Spire. Yeah, it gets a lot of comparisons with that. But hey, Tui, how you doing? I saw you were playing Children of Morta recently. You, like, just recently beat it. How's that game going? Is it any fun? See, Sal's daggers. Insert Hammer Grip or Saber Grip into your hand. 2 bonus damage if you have any combo. Combo points are accumulated until they are spent by a finisher. Lose half of your combo whenever you take damage. Oh, you 100%ed it. Nice. So I'm assuming you enjoyed it. At the beginning of their turn, take damage equal to the count of bleed. You know what? We're gonna do bleed. Apply 2 bleed. Love status effect damage. Bleed, poison, sickness. And the Snell is about to receive... Oh, he's about to receive 7 damage, so I should probably put it on him. Rather than the Snail. And just a little stab. It's good, but the middle part was kind of still, as you had to grind a bit. Ah, that's a shame. That's what you didn't like about it, too? Ah. Oh, we're taking down that Awa. They've barely dealt any damage. We've received 3 damage. That's it. More elbows. Just elbow strike them up. Fight dirty. Improvise a card from pool of special cards. Oh, we can bite them. Gain 2 combo. 1 in pair. In pair, attack damage by this target is reduced by 33% at the beginning of their turn. Reduce in pair by 1. Or gain 3 defense for free. I feel like I might need a little bit of defense. You know what? No, we don't need defense. Let's go for combo. Because if I can get elbow strike combos, that'd be nice. Enemies didn't bring enough variety to gameplay to make that grind more enjoyable. And without grind, enemies were a bit spongy. Ah, well, that's a shame. Oh yeah, we need to put some defense on the Snell. Because I was considering doing a stream of Children of Morta in the next few weeks. Although, like, how many hours into the game would you say the grinding starts? Because if I'm only doing 3-4 hours, probably want to counter that on camera. Oh, that guy's already giving up. Well, like I said before, we probably don't want to kill him. Because if we kill him, we might cause an international incident. We can do more bleed, though. A lot of defense, too. Let's start making this other guy bleed. A little stabby-stabby. Alright, so we can either kill him... No, we're gonna let him go. Just don't let us see you around these parts no more. Restore Resolve. Winning a battle restores 2 Resolve. That's really not much at all. We'll just take a card. Improvise a finisher from your deck. Yeah, we don't have any finishers yet, I don't think. Apply 4 defense if this card was improvised this turn. Also gain 1 evasion. You can dodge your next hit. I feel like that's a good tanky card. Yeah, let's go for the tank. Oh, we can actually do both. I thought it was one or the other. Sure, why not? Wasn't expecting that much trouble, but I guess that's just the business we chose to be in, right? Right? Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll take it from here. You give it at least at most 2 days before Irga's lost his every last shill. You get paid an additional 50. Quest bonus. Brain Gills. Hey, Pie's in the chat. How are you doing? Next card, play. I didn't get to read that in time. Well, we got Brain Gills, whatever that does. That's probably a card for fish. Oh no, we lost our snail friend. Well, there goes that ally. I was enjoying having a snail on my side. Alright, so we can go and we can go back to the Grogan Dog. I don't know why it has the Grogan Dog twice. Oh, that's a quest. Travel insurance. Bina needs you to safely escort one of our smugglers to the buyer. That's just going to the Grogan Dog. Quiet spot. An opportunity. Meditation spot. There's something special about this place. You can go here and gather your thoughts and strengthen your resolve. Sounds like an upgrade. Is that what orange is? Upgrades? Desolate battlefield. Looks like the remains of a recent skirmish. Perhaps there's still something to loot. Ah, so orange are not necessarily quests, but they're opportunities to get something. In that case, I kind of like the idea of a meditation spot. A place I can go back and maybe restore health. Sure, we'll go down here. The woods fall silent. There's nobody around. You can take a moment to gather your thoughts. So we can gain 10 resolve. 30 resolve and lose 5 health. No thanks. Hello. Increase your max resolve by 5. But we'll end up losing 20. Well, here... Okay. Here's what I'm worried about. We're only going to get the choice for one of these. If I can stack this with this, then I can get back to full resolve at the cost of only 5 health. Oranges are events. They disappear if you don't go to them, so it's wise to pick at least one. Good to know. So if I see an orange, go to it quickly. For loot or apparently one of these things. I'm going to take the gamble. I'm going to increase my max resolve by 5. You empty your mind. You go completely zen. And ponder the nature of the void. You finish the session exhausted, but you learned a thing or two about your own insignificance. Lost 20 resolve, you're nearly dead. But you gained 5 max resolve, so you're better than you started. Okay, so lesson learned, that was a one or the other choice. We couldn't... Oh no. We didn't have the opportunity to choose more than one, like that battle. Okay, so if there's a way to restore our resolve back to max, I kind of want to do that sooner than later. Wait, what? You tried a taco place for the first time that had a gator? Are you talking about like a gator mascot or an actual living gator there? Like, was there a gator in the restaurant? You don't live down in Florida, do you? The Gutted Yote. Ice cold. And gain 85 bucks. A battle and negotiation. This up here, all the way up north. Challenging quest. I should probably avoid this one. It's a 2-star. Gator? Oh, it's a gator meat taco. Are you down in Florida? That sounds like a thing that Florida would sell. Gator meat tacos. This also sounds very, like, tough. Very chewy. Never had gator before. I can get resolve from fish. Well, I guess it's time to go buy fish then. Oh, they're both quests, aren't they? Well, there's either travel insurance or... No, they're both travel insurance. Well, we can get 15 resolve back. I think that's what we're going to have to do then. Crap. Please don't argue me. I don't want to get into a debate. You're approached by a member of the cult, the fire of the conviction burning brightly in his eyes. And you are in Florida. Ah. Cool. You've rejected the indifference of the mighty Hesh. Hesh is their god, okay. You must pay for your impudence. Drop the name of a friendly cult member. Well, we don't have any friends in the cult. We can fight. Oh my god. No, that's not going to happen. He's a 3-star and he has a 5-star as backup? That would instantly kill us. Convince Quell you're faithful to Hesh. Well, with only 3 resolve, that's going to end poorly. I feel like the only choice we have at this point is to pay him up. Yeah. Because we're dead on the other 2 choices. How about we skip the theatrics and I just pay with shills? Does Hesh accept bribes? I mean, shills? Yes, he does. You hear Quell's faith jingling in his pocket as he leaves. Yes. A tithe. Sure. That's what we're gonna call it. So how was the gator meat taco? Alright, let's see. Oh, it looks like she has something now, too. Hello again. Oh, that's the quest. Well, we'll do that in a second. We need kind of our resolve back before we do anything. We can buy a drink. Wait, can we like go to sleep for the night and maybe get some resolve back? Let's go to our room. I'll just pop into my room. Alright, fine. It is a card battler with 2 different kinds of decks you can play with, either battling or conversations. Okay, so there's no sleeping the night to restore health. We have to actually buy something. Fine, I'll buy a drink. Yeah, 50% discount. Fine. That hits the spot. Gain cards tipsy and slurred speech. Oh, great, we're drunk. You know what? I love you, Fish. Fish, you're my best friend. I love you, Fish. I could buy another drink. I could get another 15 resolve. Just waste all my money. How bad do these stack? Does it mean I get super slur speech? I'm just gonna go sleep for a little bit. You can only sleep at the end of the night after you beat the boss. Ah. That's right. You know what? I saw in the patch notes they mentioned, like, the 3rd character they're working on is up to day 3, so that would make sense. If there's only 3 days on that 3rd character, that means that there's a day-night cycle. Okay. Alright, so we're back almost to full health. We're good. So the gator meat taco was good, apparently. Got it a bit plain because you didn't like the stuff in it normally comes with. Okay. Yeah, assume with gator meat, they probably want to put a lot of, like, spices in there. Like, hot... Yeah, I assume it's going to be a lot of hot spices in there. Queso fresco, radishes... Yeah, radishes. Scallions. And green cream. Green cream? I don't know if I would trust green cream on a gator taco. Ugh, that actually sounds gross. Did they, like, just mush... They put the gator meat through a blender. And that's the green sauce. Okay, travel insurance. We're gonna need you to safely escort one of the smugglers to the buyer. We're here, we might as well. It's only a 1-star. I heard you have need of a hunter. You heard right. I got big delivery today. That's gonna make my courier the target of every bandit in Murder Bay. I don't know why I gave her an Irish accent. So I want you to go with her and keep her in the delivery nice and safe. It just came out like that. Sure. You know what? That was stupid of me. I just saw that we could have gotten 30 resolve back by just accepting that quest. We wasted money. Oh, the green cream is apparently just sour cream with lime. Ah. Okay, that sounds a lot better than mushy gator meat. Alright, gain 4 defense at the start of your next turn. Gain 2 combo. Improvise a finisher. Yeah, we didn't choose finisher last time, did we? Although bleed. Ooh. And deal damage equal to target's bleed, so that could stack. Yeah, let's take that one. You got it. If it comes to it, the courier is worth more to me than delivery. The client probably won't agree. So, good luck. And where exactly... Oh, it's down here again. This is like the 3rd time we've gone to the beach. We might as well, like, get a house down here. Lime and gator meat. Even that sounds disgusting. Huji is a visitor. You meet Huji. Day to you. And afternoon to you. Cloudy skies. Stop bothering me. You the escort? Hope you're sturdy. The last one only made it a week. Encouraging words. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's get going. You don't like me and I don't like you. I'm just here for the job. Another random encounter. Listen up, Grifter. We don't care about you. We just want the package. You can't have my package. It's mine. You don't have my consent. And why would I give it to you? What are they paying you? I guarantee we'll pay more. How's 62 shields? Well, we could go for another fight. Or we just flat out kill him. You know what? He's a bandit. Oh wait, no. Kill our escort. No, we're not gonna kill our ally. We'll just defend her. Sorry, I've got a contract that I'd like to honor. I don't want to be known as a person who kills their allies. I'm not going to be able to get jobs that way. It's just not going to work out. I have a reputation to defend. Fine, we'll do it the hard way. Now, I'll kill you, because I very much doubt I'll cause an incident if I do that. Tipsy. Destroy, sleep it off. I don't know. That's a waste of 1 action. Improvise a card. Oh, he's going to deal a lot of damage to us. Let's see what we can improvise. Gain 1 power. What is power? Attack damage is increased by 1. Yes, please. Not enough. Oh, son of... I should have read that it was 1 action it cost. Well, that was a waste of an improvise. Here's hemorrhage. Make him bleed. Well, thankfully he's not going to deal any damage this turn, so we don't need to defend. So just sharp elbows. Go MMA. And a little bit of defense on us. Just in case. What is revved up? And how do I view that? And we can inspect cards. No. Okay, what is revved up? Shroak Skin. The first time Goni takes damage each turn, they gain 2 defense. Gain 3 power when below 27 health, while he's close to that already. He's got 1 stack of bleed. And revved up, here it is. Attacks apply 1 bleed, then reduce revved up by 1. He's got 4 of those. More bleed, all the bleed. Oh, we need to defend this guy too. Now, we're gonna take the gamble. It could be 5 damage. Ah, only 2. Oh my god, she's about to receive 9 damage. I mean, we're escorting her for a reason. We have to protect her. That's our main goal right now, so... I hate wasting that many actions on this, but... gotta do it. More elbow strike. Okay, I'm just now noticing those little yellow or little bluish neon lines underneath the text. That's got 1 of like 10. That's got 1 of 4. That's got 3 of 4. What is that? Upgrade progress, maybe? So this looks like it's about to upgrade, so we're gonna use that again, I think? No, we're gonna kill you. Look, you attacked us first. No peace. You made the mistake. You should not have shown up. Nope. Sorry. Execute. No one lived. Oh, Kuga dislikes it. Justice hates you. You've incurred the fury and will likely face consequences. Reason, killed their friend Goni. Bane is terrorized. When gained, 2 random spree dislike you. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't think that... yeah, actions have consequences. Whoops. I was doing it to protect my escort. Well, we got a lot of stuff out of that, though. Restore 1 resolve. Get $5. We've upgraded Elbow Strike now. So we can either deal 7 damage but destroy it. Remove the card permanently? No, we're not going to get rid of that. If it's going to deal 7 damage, we want to keep it. Or... guaranteed to do 4 damage, but we have to discard something. Not destroy. I think I can deal with that. And then this Elbow Strike's almost upgraded too. Alright, so this is the upgrade system for the game. Alright. New battle card, Makeshift Dagger. Apply 1 wound, and that went away too quickly. Spend all your combo, gain 1 counter per combo, and counters deal 1 damage back to the enemy when hit. If this card was improvised, double the damage until the end of the turn. Ability, any attack card you improvise deal 3 bonus damage, but it costs 2. Might be worth doing. An additional 3 bonus damage. Yeah, sure, I'll take that one. With the Spree Thugs defeated, you hastily get on your trip.